Hi everyone, welcome to Cypress tutorial. Today in this tutorial, we are going to talk about the page object model, a structure that helps keep your test code clean and easy to manage. Then I will show you how to capture the screenshots automatically when a test fails, which is super helpful for debugging. So let's begin. Open Chrome browser. We will use this web application. So demo.com. So first understand the flow. First, we need to navigate to the URL and then enter the username and password. Click on login, and here we can add multiple items. Add to cart. Click on add to cart. Add this items. After we need to click on this, and then we need to click on checkout. After checkout, we need to enter first name, last name, zip code, and then click on continue. After this continue, we need to click on finish button and complete the process. So here you can view, we need to enter username, password, and then we need to select items. After selecting items, next thing we need to do, enter first name, last name, zip code, and then click on continue. In this tutorial, I will explain step by step how you can perform in Cypress. So first create a file here, right click on fixtures, new file. Inside fixtures, we will create a new file which is testdata.json. We will use fixtures, and inside this separate file, you will enter our test data. So we need to enter username, and then we need to enter password. Okay, after enter password, we need to enter username first and then enter password, and then we need to add some items. So here we will use items to buy and enter here items. Open Chrome browser, click on cancel, and then click on back button, click on cancel, and then click on continue shopping. Okay, now we will add this first item here. Here we will enter first item. After first item, we will add another item. Copy this name, and here enter second item. Remove spaces. Next, we will enter checkout information. Checkout information, and here we will enter checkout, comma here. In checkout information, we need to enter first name, last name, and zip code. So here we will enter first name. First name is SQA, and the last name is last name word. After enter the first name, last name, we need to enter zip. So here we will enter zip, enter zip code 12345. This is zip code. Enter double quote here, same as well we need to enter double quote. we can format the document. Right click here and then click on format document. Now, in previous tutorial, I have already explained about the page object model with login example. So let's quickly understand about the page object model. Here we enter site.visit backslash. Backslash means we enter the base URL in our configuration file. So open this file cypress.config.js. Here we will define the base URL. First define here base URL. Now copy this base URL and enter base URL here. Inside this, you need to create Cypress. This is the folder name. Inside this Cypress folder, you need to create a new folder which is pages. Inside these pages, we'll define the pages here. This is the page for login page. First define the site.visit that is used for navigate to the URL, and then enter the username, password, and then click on login button. Okay, then export default new login page and then enter login page. Next thing we need to do here, we need to enter inventory. So we create a new class with an enter name inventory page, add item, and add item. After adding item, we need to click on go to cart and then click on go to cart. As you can view, after selecting items, we need to click on this add to cart. Okay, we click on add to cart, and here you can view in cart page verify item. We will verify item. These items should be selected on adding a cart, and then click on checkout. After checkout, we need to check out our information. Okay, first enter first name, last name, postal code, click on continue button, and then click on finish button. This is the best technique for writing the test cases. We define the locators in separate files. As you can view, first we define here login class and then inventory and then cart page. After this, we need to enter details, first name, last name, and then click on continue button. After clicking on continue button, we need to click on finish checkout. Now, save this file. We already defined the base URL here in the login page. Now, we will call this method. So, we need to create a new file here inside E2E. Click on new file, enter the file name purchase dot sci dot js. Now, first define the reference type here. Reference types is equal to Cypress. After defining the Cypress, we need to import all the pages here. Import and then login page. Import login page and then import inventory page. Here, enter import inventory page. Import checkout page. And then import this cart page. Import cart page. Now we have successfully import. We need to define here describe purchase flow on source demo, and then callback function here inside this we will write the test case. So here first we will use before each round brackets inside enter round bracket and then callback function. First we will use before each. This block will be executed before the execute of all test cases. Suppose you have multiple test cases, so this block will be executed first before the execution of any test case. Sci dot fixture test data dot as data. Now we will create a test case. For creating a test case, we need to enter here it should be login and order. You can enter any name here. For this case, it should be login and order confirmation, and then we will use here function round bracket and then curly bracket here. Now inside write the test case on username. First we will enter username and then password. In test data file we define username, password, items to buy and checkout information. So make sure save this file and enter here username, password and then items to buy and checkout information. Checkout information is equal to this dot data. As you can view in the test.json, we define our test data, and here in purchase, our test file, we define here username, password, items. This is our test data. So first we will call the method for login. Okay. Login page dot visit. First navigate to the URL and then enter the username and password. Login page dot login. As you can view here in the login page, login, this is the method name. We enter here method name login and then enter username and then enter password. We define our locator in separate file and test data here inside this fixtures folder test data.json, and here we call the method. Now we have successfully write the test case for login page. Now next thing we need to do here, we need to call the inventory method. Inventory page. First here we need to enter here items to buy dot. Here we will use for each items to buy dot for each atom, and then here inside we will write inventory page dot add atom. Open this inventory page and add atom. This is the method name. You can view here inventory page add atom. And here we will enter atom. We will write the test case for open this inventory page here. Now we need to call this method. Go to cart. So here we will use first inventory page dot cart. Now we have successfully called the method for inventory page, which is add atom and go to cart. Now next thing we need to do here, we need to verify atoms. First add the atoms and then verify atoms. In the checkout page we define the details. Here in cart page verify atoms cart. Here we just verify the added atom is equal to this test data. Open this. As you can view here, we define the test data atoms to by add these two atoms. Okay, so just here verify the atoms. We use here cart page dot verify atoms cart page verify atoms, and then click on checkout. Verify atoms to buy, verify atoms, and then cart page. Open this cart page, click on checkout. Cart page dot click checkout. We have successfully called this method login, inventory, cart page. Now all this method which is checkout page. Open purchase, save this file, remove spaces, and enter here file name. Checkout page dot. After enter this checkout page, you can view all method here showing. Inside this checkout page, we have method fill details dot fill details. What we need to enter? We need to enter checkout info dot first name. Make sure you enter the same here, first name, last name, and zip. First name, here enter our first name, and then enter here checkout info dot last name, and then zip. First enter here checkout info dot zip. We can add some weight here for better understanding. For now, we will not add weight here. After enter details, we need to click on continue and then click on finish checkout. So here use checkout page dot click continue. First click continue and then finish checkout. Checkout page dot finish checkout. Save the file. We can format the document. Right click here and then click on format document. Before running the test case, save all the file. Save file. This is the configuration. Save this file. Save this file. In this test data.json, we need to enter username and password. Open Chrome browser and click on logout. Copy this username. Enter inside this double quote. Enter username and then enter password. Copy this password. Open VS Code and enter password here. Save this file and open the Cypress by using npx Cypress. Open, click on enter. Now Cypress is opening. Click on configured and then click on start E2 testing. Now select the file. File name is purchase.site.js. In this scenario, first it will navigate to the URL, enter username, password, add these two products and check out. As you can view, thank you for your order. Now we will see how to capture the screenshot automatically if the test case failed. Open VS Code and then open cypress.config.js file. Enter here screenshot on run failure true. If you set the value here true, it means when the test case failed, it will automatically capture the screenshot. If you set here false, then screenshot will not be captured. But if you set the value here screenshot on run failure true, it means when the test case failed, it will automatically capture the screenshot. Save this file, close Cypress and then click on close. Now for capturing the screenshot, we need to enter command here npx Cypress run spec. This is the command for running the test in headless mode. If you want to run the test in GUI mode, so you need to enter command npx Cypress open. Now we need to capture the screenshot on failure, so we will run the test case in headless mode. Right click here and copy relative path, enter path here npx Cypress run spec, then enter. Now test is running. In this scenario, screenshot will not be captured because the test case will be passed. I will show you how we can fail the test case and capture the screenshot. Here you can view the total time one test passing. Let's change the password here. For failing the test case, we change here password, enter invalid password here. Enter command npx Cypress run. Now in this scenario, screenshot will be captured because we enter the password wrong in test data.json file. Test is running, purchase flow on So demo test is running one field time, and here you can view test failing one, and one folder have been created. Inside this folder you can view purchase flow. You can maximize here. You can view username and password do not match, and screenshot has been successfully captured here. So that's all for today's tutorial on page object model in Cypress and capture screenshot automatically on test failure. This helps you easily debug your test script and keep your automation organized. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to SQ World. See you in the next video.